I lost my mother, then I lost my brother. He was injured and we took him to the Jordanian border. He lost all his blood standing on the border because the Jordanians refused to let him in. I was imprisoned twice. There are no words I can use to describe the experience of being in prison there. I lost more than 10 people from my family. They did nothing wrong, but they still did. I wanted to stay in Syria. I never wanted to be called a refugee. But what could I do? In the end, I had to leave. I stayed there as long as I could, hoping that things would change. Then Russia came with their air force. Russia is responsible for the mass destruction in Syria. Russia used weapons that nobody could even imagine, rockets and airborne weapons. The planes used to come over neighborhoods and leave them completely destroyed. Nothing is left. There were massacres. I feel happy for Ukrainians because they found someone to stand with them, to help them. But in Syria, everybody watched us die. As a refugee, there shouldn't be a difference based on nationality. We are all humans, and everybody wants to be treated as one. We feel happy for any refugee, no matter where they come from, if they are being treated well. To reach Britain, I crossed the Libyan Sea. I saw death 100 times during that journey. And then I had to cross another sea between France and Britain. Imagine the feeling of finally reaching your destination, coming to a place where they are members of your family. But instead of seeing them, you find yourself in prison. The fear of deportation we are living through now is worse than the fear we lived through when we were detained by the Assad regime in Syria prison. The guards here are treating us well. I haven't seen anything bad from them, but they tell us that they don't have anything to do with what's happening. The idea of being taken to another country that's not safe, where you have no connections, this is going to destroy you, and it's going to destroy your family. We don't have anyone there in Rwanda. We don't have any connections there. If you fall sick there, nobody will take care of you. If you feel upset or depressed, there is nobody to talk to, no one to understand you. It's beyond description. The guys I'm here with don't look human anymore. Nobody is sleeping. It's not just me. No one is sleeping here. Nobody can eat. Nobody can drink. It's a tragedy. We all agree, if they try to deport us to Rwanda, we are all going to kill ourselves, either here, before they take us, or on their plane, because going there is complete destruction, not just for us, but for our children. No, it's better for us to die here. I haven't been able to tell my family that I'm about to be deported. They don't know. I can't tell them the news. They have been waiting, and then I tell them that I'm going to be deported? It's a catastrophe. People ask why we don't bring our women and children on this journey. It's because it's a very dangerous route and it's full of death. To reach here, we saw death hundreds of times. We slept in the streets. We got sick. We got cold. Our hope was that by reaching here, we would find a country that would take us in, give us a chance to live. I want to say to the British people that I'm just a human who has escaped the war. I escaped destruction. I escaped detention just to reach here. Please, accept me as part of this society. We have great hope in people that they will listen to us and stand with us and our cause and help us to be released, because the British people are kind people. We only hear good things about them.